the face who runs the place.
I am the best thing going today.
Rest in peace.
The future is standing in front of you.
Welcome everybody to another edition of Monday Night Raw. We are live here tonight coming to you from Seattle, Washington, and our main event of the evening will see the Raw World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins in action as he goes head to head with the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in one-on-one action. Also coming your way tonight, earlier on I had a sit-down interview with Seth Rollins' opponent come the Vengeance pay-per-view in 3 weeks, Triple H, and he had a lot of interesting comments to make regarding his opponent come Vengeance. Do not miss the exclusive interview. It will be broadcasted live tonight on Monday Night Raw. The following contest is for the United States Championship. Well, we are kicking things off here tonight on Raw with Daniel Bryan and his United States Open Challenge. And last week, Daniel Bryan brought the United States Open Challenge to the new era of WWE as a way to make the United States Championship more prestigious, just like it was back in its heyday. Sami Zayn answered the challenge last week, but who will answer it this week? We are about to find out. It's Hideo Itami, one of the biggest stars that has come to WWE from Japan. Hideo Itami has a bright future here in the new era of WWE despite coming up short a few weeks ago against the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. Hideo Itami tonight sets his sights on Daniel Bryan and the United States Championship. Itami and Bryan are actually good friends backstage, much like Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan are. And we saw last week how that affected their matchup. It did not at all. Daniel Bryan and Sami Zayn tore the house down last week, and Itami and Bryan are looking to do the same here tonight. Introducing the participants. First, the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, Hideo Itami. Hideo is looking fired up. And now his opponent from Aberdeen, Washington. He is the current United States Champion, Daniel Bryan. And so here we go with another Daniel Bryan United States Open Challenge. And the United States title on the line here in our opening matchup. Daniel Bryan defending his championship against Hideo Itami one-on-one here in Seattle. And the referee's getting ready to call for the bell. And we are underway. And a collar and elbow tie-up to start things off. Daniel Bryan now pushing Hideo Itami into the corner. And the referee's going to look for a clean break here. And he will get one. As these two friends look to put on one hell of a matchup here to begin Monday Night Raw. Counter there to the knee by Itami. And Daniel Bryan now with a neck breaker. Oh, and just slamming the arm of Hideo into the mat. Daniel Bryan taking control early on here in this United States Championship match. As now Bryan drops the elbows to the chest of Itami. And now Bryan trying to get Hideo back up to his feet, but Itami caught him there with a shoulder tackle. And there's a kick right to the face. And now Itami turning things around as here he is with a vertical suplex. And Hideo Itami looking to continue this offense. Elbow right there to the top of Daniel Bryan's skull. Hideo Itami, of course, a devastating striker in the ring. As here's Hideo with a power slam off the rebound to the ropes. Double foot stomp now to follow it up. And now Itami looking to slow the match pace down with that arm lock. As he has it applied here on the champion. Daniel Bryan now struggling to get back up to his feet, but he does and manages to escape the hold. And now here's Daniel Bryan. Cravat suplex, launching Itami across the ring. And now Hideo rolling to the outside momentarily. Now both men back inside the ring. And it's Itami with a big dragon suplex. Bridges through, cover and a kick out at one. Oh, and now look at this. Daniel Bryan with a dragon screw leg whip. Taking Itami down. And now Daniel Bryan is back in control. As now it's Bryan with a vertical suplex. And now Itami back up to his feet. Daniel Bryan went for the yes kicks there. Itami reverses. Now Bryan reverses back. And it's Itami who is in the corner. And now Daniel Bryan off the second rope with a sunset flip powerbomb. And now Daniel Bryan heading to the apron of the ring. Measuring Hideo here now. And the United States Champion off the springboard with a massive drop kick. Trying to get Hideo back up to his feet, but Itami now with an arm drag. And now Itami trying to get Daniel Bryan back up to his feet, but Bryan catches him with a shoulder tackle. Back and forth between these two competitors. As now Daniel Bryan with a stomp into the midsection of Hideo Itami. And now Bryan trying to go after the legs of Hideo. Hideo shoves him off. And now Daniel Bryan being picked back up to his feet. As now here comes Hideo with them deadly kicks. He has made a career out of them effective kicks. Very impactful indeed. As now there's another one there in the corner. Daniel Bryan is shaken. And now here comes Hideo Itami with some more deadly strikes. Kicks into the midsection. And there's a spinning heel kick, taking down the United States Champion. Bryan back up to his feet thanks to Hideo. And there's an enziguri, taking him back down to the mat again. And now Itami scaling the top rope. What does Hideo have in mind here? The United States Champion making it back up to his feet. And Itami with a big missile drop kick off the top. Here's the cover. Do we have a new champion? No, Daniel Bryan's able to kick out at 2. And now Hideo went for the knee again. Bryan again saw it coming and was able to block. And now off the right hand, here's Bryan with a teardrop suplex. And now Itami back up to his feet, thanks to Bryan. And now here's Bryan with the yes kicks, right to the midsection. Daniel Bryan saying, you want a kick? We can play kicks. Big kick right there to the skull of Itami. And now Daniel Bryan wants the yes lock. Will he get it? No, Tommy able to reverse. Neck breaker now by the challenger. And now Hideo Itami has an opening. Daniel Bryan though with an arm drag. Nice reversal. Now the double underhook into a suplex. Shoulders down. Here on Hideo. Is it enough to retain the title? No. Kick out at 2. And now Daniel Bryan up to the second rope. He wants Itami back up to his feet. And Daniel Bryan with a big kick. And now looking for the senton. Nobody home. Oh, what a kick there by Hideo. Here's another cover to win the championship. No, kick out at 1. I was expecting at least a 2 count from that deadly kick by Hideo, but Daniel Bryan with some fighting spirit, able to kick out. And now Itami with some more deadly kicks in the corner. And now, Itami lighting him up. Hesitation drop kick there in the corner. Hideo may be onto something right now as he taunts away to the fans. Itami may be one move away from becoming the new United States Champion. Double foot stomp. Rolls it through. Now hooking the outside leg. Do we have a new champion? Oh, so close. Kick out though at 2 again. Hideo staying focused. And he needs to do that more than ever. Bryan sent into the corner. And now Hideo's going to look to up the ante. Setting up Daniel Bryan on the top rope. Bryan kicks Itami away. And now Daniel Bryan with a big drop kick off the top rope. And there's a kick right to the face as well. And now Daniel Bryan again looking for the yes kicks. These two just trading kicks back and forth. Two devastating strikers in the ring. Another roundhouse kick right to the skull. Itami though right back up. That is impressive. And now look at Hideo. Pinning predicament now for the champion. Shoulders down, but oh, another near fall. Another near fall between these two competitors. Oh, Itami with a tiger suplex. Bryan lands on his neck, but he still manages to stay in this. All of this for the United States Championship. And now Hideo Itami looking to hit the move that he innovated. The Busaiku knee. Daniel Bryan got out of the way of it. And now off the kick. Here's Bryan. Northern Lights suplex. Bridges through. Shoulders down on Itami, but no. Itami manages to stay in this match. And now Daniel Bryan looking to lock in the yes lock again. And this time, he locks it in. Yes lock on Itami. Is Itami going to tap out? Hideo Itami trying to stay alive, but he has to tap. Daniel Bryan is still the United States Champion. What a matchup. What a battle between these two men. Daniel Bryan retains the United States title against a hungry competitor in Hideo Itami. Bryan may be the victor here tonight, but you gotta give Hideo the credit that he deserves. What a matchup. Welcome back everybody to Monday Night Raw, and currently in the ring is a man named Wild Thing. He is set for one-on-one action here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Oh no! Introducing Wild Thing's opponent, Braun Strowman. Well, the monster among men is back on Monday Night Raw. This cannot be good news for Wild Thing here tonight. The last time we saw this monster, he demolished a man by the name of Aaron Richards. And he is looking to do the same thing here tonight to Wild Thing. I still cannot get over the size of this man. I tell you, I think our general manager Kevin Nash has made the night much worse for Wild Thing than it already is, leaving Strowman off of Monday Night Raw for such a long time. All that's going to do is make Strowman more angry as we are now underway. And Wild Thing with some big right hands to start the match up, but to no effect almost. Strowman now though, backed up into the corner, and Wild Thing is just going in. Oh, but Strowman with a massive boot. Launching Wild Thing halfway across the ring with it. And now Braun Strowman with a big elbow drop. Right to the chest of Wild Thing. And now the knuckles driven into the skull here by Strowman. This is not going to go well for Wild Thing here tonight. I can say that with certainty as Braun Strowman from behind now. Oh, what a back suplex. Oh, and now a stomp right to the face. And the massive boot of Braun Strowman colliding with the face, and now a chop right to the skull. And now off the chop, a big right hand. Strowman with no remorse. Oh, but look at Wild Thing catching Strowman there with a boot to the face. And now back to the big right hands again. Strowman's up against the ropes. Oh, but Wild Thing just got leveled. Don't taunt away to Braun Strowman right in his face. That should be the lesson learned right there. There's another elbow drop from Braun Strowman. Wild Thing now back up to his feet, and Braun Strowman manhandling him. Stomps now into the midsection. Strowman getting Wild Thing back up to his feet. And now here's Braun Strowman lifting him up with ease. There's that cutter. We saw that the last time we saw Braun Strowman. That devastating cutter. Strowman though not finished. Another big right hand to the skull. And now off the ropes comes Strowman. Another big time elbow drop. And now Strowman may be looking to put Wild Thing away. Oh no, not this. The elevated triangle choke. We've seen this before. And just like that, Wild Thing is unconscious. That is scary. Let's take a look at that elevated triangle choke once again and watch how long it takes for Wild Thing to be out. Strowman locks it in right there, and then a few seconds later, Wild Thing is unconscious. And so once again, Braun Strowman makes short work of his opposition here on Monday Night Raw. First Aaron Richards, and now Wild Thing. Strowman is definitely someone to look out for here in the new era of WWE. Welcome back everybody to Monday Night Raw. It's time for some women's action. The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Norwich, England, PAIGE. Well, PAIGE making her way down to the ring, and last week here on Monday Night Raw, PAIGE interrupted the celebration of Sasha Banks. Sasha wanted to celebrate her victory from the Payback pay-per-view. PAIGE would interrupt and attack the boss in the middle of the ring. You can bet that Sasha Banks will be looking for some sort of revenge here tonight as PAIGE gets set for action live on Raw. Introducing her opponent, from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki Bella. Well, Nikki Bella set to make her in-ring debut to the new era of WWE tonight we saw her twin sister Brie Bella make her in-ring debut last week to a loss to Charlotte Flair. Nikki Bella looking here tonight to do what her sister couldn't, and that is pick up the victory here in her debut to the new era. And while Nikki and Brie do look the same, they have two distinct personalities, and you'll soon find that out here tonight. So here we go, Paige one-on-one with Nikki Bella. We are underway, and a collar and elbow tie up to start things off between these two women. Paige turns it into an arm lock. Nikki Bella transitioning into a hammerlock, and there's an STO takedown from Nikki Bella. And now Paige with the arm drag. Nice reversal as, oh, look who it is. Didn't take long for Sasha Banks to show up, did it? As Paige sends Nikki Bella into the corner. Nikki rebounds out and got hit with a clothesline from Paige. And now here's Paige with a headbutt to Nikki Bella. Sasha Banks getting a good look at the in-ring action right now as Nikki Bella delivers the jawbreaker. Oh, and skull first into a knee goes Paige. Vicious attack there from Nikki Bella as she drops the elbow to the chest of Paige now. Stomp now into the midsection. And wait a minute, what is Nikki thinking here? Oh, just slamming Paige's face into the mat. And now it's Paige with a jawbreaker of her own. And a clothesline now. Paige trying to get something going right here, as she delivers three massive clotheslines to Nikki Bella and tells everyone that this is her house. Nikki Bella now though with an elbow to Paige, stunning her. And now it's Nikki Bella with a running bulldog. And now a stomp right to the face there on Paige. Nikki Bella lining her up, and there's a big drop kick. And see, this is one of the distinguishing factors between Nikki and her twin sister Brie. Nikki is much more arrogant, and you saw it right there with them push-ups completely mocking the raven-haired lady. As now here's Paige with a headbutt, and another one, and a third headbutt to Nikki Bella. Paige is on a roll right now, as she looks to set Nikki Bella up, and there's a big boot right to the face. Sasha Banks continuing to look on from ringside as Paige sends Nikki Bella into the corner. And here's Paige with a big knee. And now Paige going up to the second rope. Paige with a big forearm. And now Paige is going to put the pressure here on Nikki Bella, hooking the outside leg, but a kick out at one. Nikki Bella easily able to power out of that there. Oh, and there's a big shot from Nikki now. And now look at this, Hurricane Rana taking down Paige. And Nikki Bella into a Dragon Sleeper. Submission applied here to the raven-haired lady. But look at Paige fighting out with some knees. And now Paige has Nikki Bella. No, Nikki Bella rolls through. Small package here from Nikki Bella. Is it enough to put Paige away? No. Kick out at 2. And now an elbow from Nikki Bella, as she sends Paige into the corner now. Turning Paige around there in the corner, and now Nikki Bella up to the second rope, and there's a big roundhouse kick off the second rope, hooking the outside leg once again of Paige. Is it enough to put her away this time? No, Paige will kick out again. Another near fall for Nikki Bella. As now, wait a second, Nikki Bella looking for something. Paige may be in trouble as oh! Paige got out of the way of that massive forearm. And now Paige from behind, looking for a tiger suplex, but Nikki rolls through. And now a pinning predicament here for the raven-haired lady. Kick out though at 2 again by Paige, as Nikki Bella with a big kick right there to the face. And now she may be lining up that forearm again. No. Nikki Bella. Oh, spinebuster instead. I was not expecting that, neither was Paige. There's a double axe handle there off the ropes from Nikki Bella. Paige, though, kicking Nikki away. And Nikki Bella being picked back up to a vertical base. Here's Paige now, setting Nikki up against the ropes. And what has Paige got in mind here as she sends Nikki to the outside? Paige lining her up. And here comes Paige through the middle rope with a senton. Paige is all fired up here tonight on Raw. Can she capitalize off the senton? Sending Nikki Bella back into the ring. And Paige with a big kick to the midsection. Nikki Bella now being picked back up to her feet. Clothesline from Paige. And there's another one. And now ducking underneath. There's a super kick. Super kick right to the face of Nikki Bella. And Nikki Bella may be reeling right now. Paige is setting her up. Here's Paige with a Paige turner. Oh, but wait a minute. Sasha Banks getting involved. Distracting the raven-haired lady before she could go into the cover. Nikki Bella regrouping there. Trying to make it back up to her feet. There's an elbow to Paige. And now Nikki setting her up. No, Paige fights back. And now Nikki Bella sent into the corner once more. And here's Paige. Oh my goodness, channeling her anger with them big back elbows. Nikki Bella back up to her feet again. And here's Paige now hooking the arm for a vertical suplex. As you see that steel chair that was brought into the ring moments ago by Sasha Banks. So Sasha clearly wanting to help out Nikki Bella here tonight. And wait a minute, look at Paige. Oh, what a backbreaker. Knee right there into the spine of Nikki Bella. Sasha Banks clearly upset with Paige disrupting her celebration last week here on Monday Night Raw. And now Sasha once again distracting Paige. And now Paige right back on the attack though, after a brief distraction from Banks. Oh, but look at Nikki Bella taking advantage of the distraction. Shooting the half now here on Paige. Shoulders are down. And Paige will kick out again. Sasha Banks doing whatever she can to make Paige lose this matchup tonight. As Paige's face gets slammed into the mat once again. Paige now though rolling to the outside and oh! Down goes Sasha thanks to that clothesline. Oh, but Nikki Bella tossing Paige to the ground. And now Nikki Bella trying to take advantage of Paige going after Sasha Banks. Throwing Paige back inside the ring. And now here's Nikki Bella sending Paige into the corner. Paige is in trouble right now as Nikki off the second rope with that kick again. That roundhouse kick right to the skull of Paige. Nikki taunting away to the fans in her arrogance. Oh, Paige caught her there with a kick. And now Paige setting up Nikki Bella. Another Paige turner. Here's the cover from Paige, but Sasha Banks has the referee distracted. And now Sasha once again distracting the raven-haired lady. This is getting ridiculous now. The referee's got to do something about this. As Nikki Bella with an elbow from behind. And now, oh no, Paige sent into that steel ring post. And now Nikki Bella out of the corner with a massive power bomb. And now Nikki Bella may be looking for that forearm that she couldn't connect earlier on in the match. Oh, there it is. Paige may be knocked out thanks to that forearm. Off the distraction by Sasha, Nikki Bella gets the victory. Sasha Banks doing whatever it took here tonight to make Paige lose this matchup as we take a look back at what happened here. So at this point, Paige with a second Paige turner onto Nikki Bella. I thought she could have had the victory right here, but Sasha would distract the referee. And then the boss, Sasha Banks, would also distract Paige again. Nikki Bella using the ropes to get back up to her feet. And then from behind, Nikki Bella taking full advantage of the distraction by the Raw Women's Champion. Paige getting sent shoulder first into that steel ring post. Then off the massive powerbomb, Nikki Bella would line up that vicious forearm that she was looking for earlier on in the match. This time she got it. Paige was knocked right out and Nikki Bella would get the win. So Nikki Bella can thank Sasha Banks for that victory here tonight in her debut to the new era of WWE. The Raw Women's Champion getting revenge for Paige's interruption in Sasha's celebration last week. Well, still to come your way tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins takes on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. Coming your way next though, it is my exclusive interview with Seth Rollins' opponent at the Vengeance pay-per-view in 3 weeks, Triple H. You do not want to miss this. My interview with Triple H is coming your way next. My name is Kevin Owens, and soon I will make my mark in the new era of WWE. I fought tooth and nail to get where I'm at today, and I've got no intentions of stopping anytime soon. I fight to put food on the table for my family, to provide for them whatever it takes. I'll fight anyone and everyone, because that is what I do best. We are back live on Monday Night Raw, and it is now time for my exclusive interview with Triple H. Take a look. So Hunter, let's recap your feud with Seth Rollins. WrestleMania. The two of you fought in an amazing match for the Raw World Heavyweight Championship, and Seth Rollins beat you. Whoa, he got a fluke victory over me. I wouldn't call that beating me. You see, sometimes people get lucky, and Seth got lucky at WrestleMania. Okay then, the following night, you attacked Seth Rollins ruthlessly with a sledgehammer and then pedigreed him onto it. Why did you do it? Why did I attack him? Why did I brutalize him? Here's why. Because after one fluke victory, WWE fans worldwide start treating Seth as if he beat me clean as a whistle. They undermined my accomplishments. I am a legend in WWE. Whether people want to admit that or not is irrelevant. Do you think that after all I've done in this industry, one fluke win over me puts you at the same level as me? Here's your answer. No, it doesn't. So then we get to Payback, and Seth defeated you again in a no-holds-barred match, with the use of weapons. He had all kinds of weaponry that he could use. It still doesn't equate to beating me. All Seth has is one fluke win over me. Well, at Vengeance, we will find out if Seth Rollins is the better man. If he can defeat you at Vengeance in 3 weeks, Hunter, will that count as a victory over you? Well, it all depends, doesn't it? If Seth resorts to any cheap tricks or tactics, then no. If Seth is able to pin me and defeat me clean for the second time, then yeah, I would say he is the better man. But that's not what's going to happen in 3 weeks. Here's what's going to happen at Vengeance. I will walk out as Raw World Heavyweight Champion, and Seth will come out beaten, battered, and embarrassed, because all the hype due to one fluke win over me will all be for nothing. if Seth loses at Vengeance, his fluke win over me will be just that, a fluke win. And he will have to live with that for the rest of his career. Well, thank you, Hunter, for your time today. Pleasure. Well, it is now time for some tag team action here on Monday Night Raw, as Heath Slater and Bo Dallas are already in the ring. Introducing their opponents. First from Westbrook, Maine, Fandango. Well, there is Fandango, the self-professed King of Dance. Fandango is a former ballroom dancer turned professional wrestler, and he is looking to make a name for himself here in his first match of the new era of WWE. Look at him go! I wish I could dance as good as Fandango. That is some impressive dancing, if I do say so myself. This is also one way to make an entrance. What an entrance for Fandango, as he now awaits his tag team partner. Introducing his tag team partner, from Seasonal Residences, Tyler Breeze. Well, there is Tyler Breeze, Fandango's newfound tag team partner. Tyler Breeze is a former model turned professional wrestler. So based on Fandango and Tyler Breeze's backgrounds before they came to WWE, you would expect these guys to gel pretty well together as a tag team. Apparently they thought so too, because this will be the first match with them actually teaming together. Heath Slater and Bo Dallas are also a fresh tag team that have never teamed before as well. So a lot of fresh tag teams here on Monday Night Raw, looking one day to become the Raw Tag Team Champions. A lot of competition in the tag team division here on the red brand. And so Fandango going to be starting things off here with Heath Slater here in this tag team matchup. And Fandango still dancing. There's the bell. We are now underway, and Fandango and Slater going to lock up here in the center of the ring. And now Heath Slater with a headlock here on the King of Dance. But Fandango is able to escape. And there's a drop down by Fandango and a leapfrog to follow. Off the shoulder tackle now comes Fandango. And there's a gutbuster. Knee right into the gut of Slater. As now there's Slater with a jawbreaker. Went for the clothesline, but got caught with the spine buster. And now Fandango with an elbow drop to the leg. And now an elbow drop to the chest as well. And listen to that. The WWE fans are actually singing Fandango's theme song as Fandango hits the forearm there in the corner. Wait a second though. Bo Dallas with a cheap shot there to Fandango, and he'll pay for it. Oh, but now Heath Slater looking to capitalize, and he does. A big right hand of his own there. And now here's Slater with a DDT right to Fandango's leg. Heath Slater now in control as Fandango with a boot there to Slater. And now the King of Dance trying to get back into this matchup. Big time neck breaker. And now Slater picked back up to a vertical base. Slater, nice reversal, sending Fandango to the apron. And now Slater with some separation. And he'll take that to make a tag. And now in comes Bo Dallas with a reversal there on Fandango. And Bo Dallas with a look of disgust on his face as he looks down at the fallen Fandango. But now look at this. Back suplex by the King of Dance. And Fandango's back into this matchup once again. And Bo Dallas now getting sent into the corner of Tyler Breeze and Fandango. Tag made, and in comes Prince Pretty. Oh, double elbow right there to Bo Dallas. Taking him down to the mat. And now Tyler Breeze with a big time elbow drop to the midsection of Dallas. And there's another one. And now Bo Dallas being picked back up to his feet. As there's a fireman's carry takeover by Bo. Arm drag from Tyler Breeze. And now Bo Dallas though getting the better of Breeze as he delivers that jawbreaker. And there's a kick right there to the face. And a tag back to Slater now. And now here's Heath Slater sending Tyler Breeze off the ropes. Flapjack taking down Breeze. Oh, but look at Tyler Breeze springing back up to his feet. Catches Slater there with an arm drag. Now going to hook the arm. And there's a vertical suplex. And the WWE fans again singing the theme song of Fandango. Oh, Tyler Breeze with what he likes to call the supermodel kick. He just caught Slater right in the mush. And now Slater sent to the apron of the ring. And you do not want to be there, Heath. Here's Tyler Breeze now with a neck breaker off the ropes. Heath Slater is reeling right about now as in comes Fandango again off the tag. Heath Slater trying to get back up to his feet, but Fandango is ready. And now Fandango with a big right hand, setting up Heath Slater for a Russian leg sweep. And Fandango just springs back up to his feet with ease. That was impressive. Heath Slater now though, reversing Fandango and sending him into the corner. Fandango with a boot to the face. Heath Slater sending Fandango into the corner once more. And now Slater with a kick into the midsection, up to the second rope, and a sunset flip powerbomb by Slater. And now in comes Bo Dallas again. Slater making the tag, and now Bo Dallas with a clothesline to the back of Fandango as he sends him into the corner once again. And now Fandango, being tied up to the tree of woe. Fandango though caught Dallas. Oh, there's an Enziguri. Did you hear that? Oh, Dallas with a boot to the face of Fandango. Oh, and there's a flying neck breaker. And now Bo Dallas with a shoulder claw. The claw right there to the shoulder blade of the King of Dance. Is Fandango going to submit here? Can Fandango hang on here in this tag team match? Yes, he can. Takes out the leg of Bo Dallas, but Dallas with a punch to the gut. And now Dallas looking for a slam. Fandango able to counter. And now it's Fandango. Look at that. Falcon Arrow. Did you see the height that Fandango got on that Falcon Arrow? My goodness, what a drop for Bo Dallas. And now Dallas sent back into the corner. Tag once again to Tyler Breeze. And now what is this? Slingshot into a forearm. And now Breeze over the top rope with a crossbody. That was impressive. And now Tyler Breeze going to hook the outside leg. Here's the cover. And Tyler Breeze and Fandango are victorious. What a great debut for the team of Tyler Breeze and Fandango as we take a look back at this move. Watch here as the slingshot into the forearm gets connected. And then over the top rope with that crossbody comes Tyler Breeze. And then Breeze would hook the outside leg. And Fandango and Tyler Breeze with a victory in their first match of the new era. Quite the impressive debut for the former model and the former ballroom dancer here tonight. The WWE fans love them. I quite like this team as well, to tell you the truth. Oh, but wait a minute, there's Triple H backstage. And there's our general manager, Kevin Nash. And Nash is going to ban Triple H from the arena here tonight, just like he did last week to Seth Rollins, in preparation for our main event. Welcome back, everybody, to Monday Night Raw. It is time now for our main event of the evening. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Davenport, Iowa, he is the Raw World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins. Well, Seth Rollins making his way down to the ring, but in 3 weeks at Vengeance, he will defend the Raw World Heavyweight Championship against Triple H for the final time. If Triple H loses against Seth Rollins at Vengeance, Triple H will no longer be able to compete for the Raw World Heavyweight title for 5 whole months. That is a long time. And you can bet that Triple H will not want that. It is a must-win scenario for Triple H at Vengeance in 3 weeks. Tonight, though, Triple H's opponent at Vengeance, Seth Rollins, is up against the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. And here he comes. Introducing his opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, he is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Well, Sheamus competed for the United States Championship at the Payback pay-per-view against the current champion Daniel Bryan, but wound up unsuccessful. Tonight he looks to change it all around by picking up a huge victory against the Raw World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins. And what a victory that would be for the Celtic Warrior. And so here we go with our main event of the evening. Sheamus one-on-one with Seth Rollins. There's the bell and we are underway as these two lock up in the middle of the ring. Rollins backing up Sheamus here into the corner. And the referee's going to look for a clean break. Will he get one? Yes, he will. And now another collar and elbow tie up here between these two. Seth Rollins now getting the better of Sheamus and taking him down to the mat. And now Seth Rollins delivering a big elbow to the chest of Sheamus. Sheamus backing himself up to a vertical base. And now a waistlock applied here on the champion. Rollins with a takedown. Now into the chin lock. And Seth Rollins going to try and wear Sheamus down here as he just tosses him to the floor. Big right hand from Rollins. And now Sheamus off the ropes. Rollins sliding underneath. And there's a nice Hurricane Rana. And Seth Rollins is all fired up here as he picks Sheamus back up to his feet. And now going to send him into the corner. And Sheamus getting a forearm there from Seth Rollins. The Raw World Heavyweight Champion in full control. As he sends Sheamus to the other side of the ring. And there's another forearm. Oh, Rollins went for the stomp. Sheamus back up to his feet. And now look at this. Seth Rollins up on the shoulders of Sheamus. Sheamus rolls him through. And now a stomp into the midsection. And Sheamus with some big shots to the back of the head. And just slams Rollins' skull into the mat. And now here's Sheamus with some big punches to the skull. And this is what Sheamus is all about. Oh, Rollins with a big knee though to the skull of Sheamus, and now Rollins rolls through. Shoulders down here on Sheamus, but only for a 1 count. Jackknife covered out by Sheamus. And look at Rollins. Incredible amounts of core strength to power out of that cover. Turned it into a backslide for a 1 count. Seth Rollins, though, remaining in control. Kick now into the midsection. Hammerlock applied into a bridging Northern Lights suplex. Shoulders down again on Sheamus. Only for a 1 count. And now a big punch from Seth Rollins and a chop across the chest to boot. Sheamus up against the ropes again. And Rollins again sliding through the legs of Sheamus and delivering another Hurricane Rana. Following it up now with a standing shooting star press. Rollins going to put the pressure here on Sheamus. Hooking the outside leg. Only for a 2 count. And now Seth Rollins going after the arm of Sheamus. Oh, Sheamus catching the champion with a massive forearm. And now has Rollins here. Fall away slam. And now here's another cover by Sheamus to put the champion away. Oh, but Sheamus lifting up the shoulders of Rollins to force him to kick out. And Sheamus wants to do more damage. And now here's Sheamus with a big time elbow drop to the chest of Seth Rollins. And here's the "You Look Stupid" chant from the WWE fans as there's Sheamus with white noise. The cover. Rollins kicks out at 2. WWE fans trying to get underneath the skin of the Celtic Warrior as there's an uppercut now by Rollins. Sheamus now sent off the ropes, and there's that knee. That knee by Rollins. Here's the cover on Sheamus. And Sheamus will kick out again. Seth Rollins has stolen that knee strike from the game Triple H. The man that Rollins faces in 3 weeks at the Vengeance pay-per-view. As now Sheamus gets put in the corner by Rollins. And look at Rollins unloading on Sheamus with some big right hands. Sheamus now back up to a vertical base. And here's the Raw World Champion Seth Rollins setting him up. Planting Sheamus on his skull. Here's the cover and only a 1 count. And there is the resilience of Sheamus on full display as, oh, there's a rake to the eye. And now Sheamus off the eye rake, looking for the Celtic Cross. But Rollins able to fight back. And now Seth Rollins setting up Sheamus. Running powerbomb. Shoulders down here on Sheamus. Only a 1 count again though. The Celtic Warrior, more resilient than ever, here tonight on Raw. Seth Rollins now in the corner as Sheamus taunts away. Big right hand from Sheamus. And now Sheamus with Rollins up on his shoulder. Snake eyes. Skull first into the top turnbuckle. And now Sheamus is rolling. Power slam to the Raw World Champion. And Sheamus maybe a few moves away from picking up a huge victory. Rollins though landing on his feet. And now Rollins from behind. Poison Rana. Skull first into the mat goes the Celtic Warrior. And Rollins now wants Sheamus back up to his feet. Here's Rollins setting up Sheamus. Abdominal stretch. Locked in here on the Celtic Warrior. Is Sheamus going to submit to the Raw World Heavyweight Champion? No, Sheamus fights out. And now wait a second, Sheamus. Oh, again raking the eye. And now Seth Rollins sent into the corner. And oh my goodness, Sheamus setting up Rollins on the top rope. Oh no, and now Sheamus going up there with him. Precarious situation for both men as there's a back superplex. Rollins lands hard. Sheamus also feeling the effects. And oh my goodness, Sheamus going back up to the top rope again. Here's Sheamus with a massive forearm. Oh, but look at Seth Rollins. Jawbreaker. Stunning Sheamus. Sheamus, though, fireman's carry takeover. And now setting up Rollins. Planting Rollins down on his back there. Stomp into the midsection. And once again, Sheamus with some big shots to the back of the head. And now trying to go after the leg of Rollins. Rollins tripping him up. Nice takedown there by Rollins. And now Sheamus back up to a vertical base. There's a jab to Rollins. Fireman's carry takeover now by the champion. Spinning heel kick. Oh, enziguri. Sheamus caught the leg of Rollins, but Rollins caught him instead with an enziguri. And now Sheamus set up against the ropes. Seth Rollins sending the Celtic Warrior to the outside of the ring. And you know what comes next? Suicide dive on the mind of Rollins. Here he comes. Suicide dive connecting. Sheamus is down. Rollins all fired up. Sheamus now back up to his feet. Rollins sends him back into the ring. And now Rollins measuring the Celtic Warrior. Here's Rollins off the springboard, and there's the knee. That glancing knee by the Raw World Champion. Sheamus is out. Rollins realizes. And now Rollins up to the top rope. Rollins lighting him up. Phoenix Splash. What a thing of beauty. Here's the cover. And the champion is victorious. Seth Rollins gets the victory here tonight against the Celtic Warrior. As we take a look back at this again. First, the suicide dive to the outside of the ring. And then Seth Rollins was all fired up. He would send Sheamus back inside the ring to connect his glancing knee strike off the springboard. Watch the impact here as it gets delivered. Boom! And then Seth Rollins would realise that he has the Celtic Warrior rattled. He would head up to the top turnbuckle to deliver the thing of beauty known only as the Phoenix Splash. And off the Phoenix Splash, Seth Rollins puts away Sheamus here tonight. So Rollins builds momentum heading into his championship defense against Triple H in 3 weeks at Vengeance. Thank you everybody for tuning in to Raw.